Hi there. I hope you caught the session with Adam from Smyths Toys on thin core. If you're moving your SAP system and you're thinking of AI, you need to watch that session. There was no question that when you're moving into an agentic world, it changes how we think about these underlying systems. Adam talked about how AI puts stresses on the SAP system. It was never designed to adhere, and how he's moved to more of a distributed core, where he's moved things out of the SAP core into Google or another agentic layer where it belongs, where it can be performant and handle the unpredictable high frequency workloads that are going to be presented to it. But more importantly, how these two need to work together and collaborate with one another. He went on to talk about culture of change inside his organization. And at that point, we ended the conversation. But the recording kept running. And I wanted to share a bit that didn't make it into that final edit, because I think it's really important. At the end, Adam talked about his team. And at the end of the day, that means everything to him. And quite frankly, that is the key to success of any AI strategy. So let's see what you said. We need to talk about your team. Tell us a little bit about your team, how you structured it, what type of skills you have in it.
So we got two distinct skills, ABAP and Python. And we've split each with the team lead on each side. So on the ABAP side, the lead is a girl called Deepika, and she's absolutely brilliant. She has been key to developing all the SAP side of our AI agents. Then on the Python side, with the team lead there, is a person called Michael. I'd like to say his surname. I can't say it. It's very difficult. But he's very, very good. He's technically a whiz at doing all the Python and Kubernetes work there. Without those two leading those streams, delivering anything would have been a lot harder. Below them, we do have others. Michael has a helper called Ben. Deepika sadly has only me to help her. But then we do actually have UI as well, because I mentioned that we asked for the business to take ownership of their bots, and so we provided them a Fury app to do that. So we have a Fury developer called Venkat. He's the person who owns the creation of all the Fury that our AI system runs from, the whole management Fury side of it. So that's how the team has been split, and they are the people who are key to developing everything we have right now. And it's been a lot of hard work, so I apologize to them for any loss of sleep that they didn't get.
Well, I've met some of them, had the pleasure, and what struck me is that they're all inquisitive, they're highly motivated, there's a lot of trust between yourself and them within the team, and they're ready to fail, and they're ready to fail fast. I think that comes from you as a leader, Adam, if I might say so. I think you do a very good job of inspiring this team and driving this. And maybe this is an awkward question to ask you, but what do you think that you do as a leader that creates that environment?
Don't really know, but I coming as a techie, I've always had this idea that I must understand, not necessarily control, but understand and value what they do. And I've always encouraged them not to worry about making mistakes. The only people I worry about are those who make no mistakes. The only way you make no mistakes is by doing nothing. So as long as they're trying, if they make a mistake, it's fine. And that gives them a sense of ownership and willingness to try things that might be at the edge of their ability without worrying about making that mistake. I hope that works for them. We aren't a formal team at all. We don't have formal structure. We do have regular meets online, less face-to-face, and doesn't matter whether you're the most junior person, whether you're the most senior person. In those meetings, we are all equal. Everyone's voice must be heard No one's allowed to say an idea is rubbish. But what we do, and we are quite brutal with this, is we will take an idea and we will then try to dismantle it. Not to be mean, but to see, does it stand up to the test? And we are quite disciplined with doing that. And if it stands up, we genuinely go for it. It can be a brutal process to go through, especially when it's your idea. But if it survives it, it's very rewarding because we go for it. So that's how I try to lead it.
Fantastic. Well, you're certainly doing something right in that area, because you're driving an amazing set of projects and an amazing team.